The one in the white is Andrew, and the one in the black is Jonathan. So there's the swap.
Okay, black Jonathan, white Andrew. Okay.
So thank you everybody for coming to today's AMA. We're going to give you a quick briefing of everything that's gone on since the last AMA. We are then going to walk through some exciting events that we have planned for the very, very near future, and then some future plans that are weeks away after that. We will then open up the floor to a complete AMA, so ask us anything, and we will have a Q&A session for that. Like usual, please write your question in the chat, and I will address the person individually. And if you need to be verbally explain the question, I will click on your name and unmute you at that point. So let's begin by talking about this amazing event from Saratoga, and I'll have my better half, Jonathan, walk you through that.
You have a nice t-shirt, Jonathan.
Thank you. So for those who don't know me, any new community members,
okay. I didn't see.
Jonathan Rosen, and I am the COO of Swapp. We're excited for the community growth that we've seen over the last month, and where we're going in the future. It's going to be fantastic. So Saratoga, we made history with the first crypto sale of a horse. This was a huge event. There was a lot of media around it, and it paved the way for what we are doing in the future. It allowed us to team up and have partnerships with many unique, different types of businesses, from the alcohol world to the horse racing world to the digital gambling world, and all these different announcements will be brought out to the public once they are solidified. But it was an incredible event, and it was the first thing that put Swapp on the map in this realm. We're going to move on to other exciting things that have happened in Swapp since then. Thank you, Jonathan. The next large announcement we have, and I know a lot of community members have been waiting for this in the Telegram group, is our cross-chain announcement. So I'm going to let Terrell make the big announcement there and where we're standing there. And Terrell, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Thanks everyone for joining. Okay, today I did this questionnaire on the Telegram channel. 57% said Pancake Swap. So guys, we're not gonna let you wait too long. By end of this week, today audit started, and we are launching Pancake Swap by end of the week, Binance Chain version. And then another two more chains are coming soon, but those will be announced at the time when it comes. And cross-chain, we are implementing from the, going forward, we are going to implement even Solana and others, just in order to make sure everybody and from every markets can participate and buy Swap. And Swap, we are not releasing any new tokens. We are not doing as some of other tokens and creating new tokens, or we're doing diluting everybody. No, supply is not changing, and everything is going to be provided as liquidity and on different chains. And basically, in a couple of weeks after the Pancake Swap opens, we're gonna open, maybe months after, we will open Bridge for everyone. So you guys will be able to moving your tokens to any chain we have available at that point. Probably that will be with the second, third chain when it opens. This is the second, then third one's coming.
And for those not familiar, Terrell, can you explain what a bridge is?
Bridge, okay. In the bridge, there's two types of bridge. One, you are locking your token on, let's say, Ethereum chain and unlocking on another place. We didn't do it that way. We did basically burning and minting. It burns on Ethereum chain when ERC20, when you are moving to Binance, and the mints on the Binance. And there will be on Binance, it is self-generating liquidity in there are a couple differences between the ERC20 basically token functionalities by itself, and as well as the with the Binance chain, Binance Smart Chain. On Binance Smart Chain, there will be small fee will be charged, buy and sell, doesn't matter, in order to increase the liquidity. Anything gets charged goes back to the liquidity, providing the liquidity in order to increase the price. And then we had a problem with the bot last time. So we built our own bot, basically snipers. Just any bot will try to get in front of the user, purchase or the after, will be taxed 90%. So that money will be used for either marketing or for different pools we will provide it. So no more, I hope there are gonna be a lot of bots so we can tax them a lot, but we'll see.
Thank you very much for that, Jerome. The third thing we want to discuss today is something I'm sure you've all noticed, the CoinMarketCap airdrop. So this has had a significant impact on our user base, and I'm going to let Dimitri talk a little bit more about the positive impact and some of the questions that have arisen in the Telegram group specifically. So Dimitri, can you please walk them through the CoinMarketCap airdrop, please?
Yep, so thank you everybody for joining. Obviously we've had a astronomical community growth. We've had, just to give you some numbers, 200K participants in our CoinMarketCap airdrop, blowout numbers, and we still have 7 days left. We have over 30K Telegram members now, and we have over 35K Twitter followers. So we're growing at a pretty fast pace, and that's due to CoinMarketCap. 7 days left, so we think that it's going to be a very prosperous airdrop by the end of it. Some of you guys have had questions on why we're getting so many highs and hellos and these like random messages within our community. We want to assure you that, first off, CoinMarketCap has anti-bot mechanisms in place on their end, as well as we have anti-bot mechanisms in our Telegram group so that we have the majority of the bots negated from our group. However, there's still probably going to be some slippage of any nature, but once the CoinMarketCap airdrop is over, we'll be back to kind of the standard community engagement that we had before. And what we want to do is we also want to kind of silo all of the different languages that we have within the group, because there are probably a lot of people in there that are shy and not wanting to speak up and engage because they don't know the language. So we want to have more participation within, for example, our Russian Telegram community group, and start some others as well, which we're looking for community managers that speak Italian, Spanish, etc.
Thanks for that. And I think just to add one thing, what this did was not only increase numbers, the 200,000 participants are engaged cryptocurrency, either looking for big yield and yield farming or looking for airdrops. So they're very experienced crypto-minded players, and it not only increased just the user base, it increased the active user base who are very well versed in crypto. So I think it was an unbelievable job by the team and led by Dimitri. So it was very fruitful.
One more thing to add, Andrew, I am looking at the number right now, and people who joined exactly 3,419 people joined for waitlist on the app. So more people gets there. That's one of the terms, and as well as we are growing Discord channel as well. So to get over there are a lot more crypto communities available. So we want to grow that Discord community in order to get more traction, more holders over time.
And I'm sure everybody here right now is already on the waiting list, but it gives you special early access. So I encourage you to sign up for the waiting list if you've not already, and encourage any family member or friends, because they are going to adopt this platform eventually. So you might as well get that special access early and enjoy in what comes as being an early adopter of the app. So the next thing, sorry, do you want to go ahead?
One more thing, we will have a special thing for whoever joins the waitlist coming probably in a couple of weeks. So make sure you join. You're not going to lose.
So the next thing we're going to announce is it's going to be a bit of a teaser. So I want to just announce that there's going to be a live event that we are all attending, the entire Swapp C-suite and Swapp management team. And it's going to be celebrity filled. It's going to be on TV. It's going to be in a very hot climate in the US. And we are going to invite a few Swappians to join us. There's going to be a much bigger announcement surrounding this going forward, but it's a very, very large celebrity filled event. We are throwing it. We're honored to throw it. And I can't wait to share with you what the event is, the live music, the acts, and the celebrities, the athletes. It's really a game changer for us. And we can't wait to pick a couple of Swappians through some engagement to join us. We're going to fly them down. They're going to be able to spend the week with us, or the couple of days that the event runs with us. And we're really, really excited to announce that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. It's just a bit of a sneak peek, but I can't wait to make the formal announcement on that.
Okay.
Well, the next thing we want to announce is quite a large announcement, which we haven't touched on yet, but it's going to really be a game changer for us. And I'm going to let Terrell once again talk about what we have planned with NFTs, how ahead of the curve we are, what we are implementing in the very short order, and let Terrell walk you through this exciting announcement.
Okay, yeah, this is really exciting announcement because some opportunities came on the way, and then we assessed them. Pretty large, well-known artists. The names will be announced soon before we release the NFT platform. And in order to have good impact on the tokens adoption, and as well as the pricing from every aspect, if you choose, our NFT platform will be exclusive for more exclusive arts, and as well as the gaming arts assets mainly. And then everything, over 80% of the things will be sold in Swap. So if you are bidding, if you are buying anything, you need to have Swap. You need to pay with Swap. So if you don't have, you gotta go buy it and come pay with Swap. So you can imagine how is that going to impact. And with the names that we are working right now on the team, everybody, like whole team, Josh, Andrew, Dimitri, they are constantly in touch with them. And this opportunity came mostly out of the Saratoga event we had, and that was the start, and we didn't want to lose opportunity because it is something not every day you see and you get it. And with the partnerships and all, collaboration with these artists will make it really, something much better than we were expecting, because everything lined up really well. So
yeah, and just to add to what Terrell mentioned about Saratoga, we forged these unbelievable relationships with some of the top companies in the world. And what that's allowed us to do from an NFT perspective is marry the famous NFT artists that we've already aligned with these large companies to do one-of-a-kind NFTs. And it's something we didn't expect to do this quickly, but we are, and it's really, really exciting from a bottom line perspective and just from a visibility perspective.
Yeah, approximately you can expect around mid-October that NFT marketplace.
So we're just a couple months away from that. So that's very exciting for us.
I know you guys told me not to tell the exact deadline, but
all right. Now, after that, I think another massive announcement that I think more of you have been waiting for and expect is about the mobile app and where we are with that, the testing, the launching, what changes have applied. So I'll turn to our fearless leader again, Terrell, if you want to touch on the mobile app.
Yeah, mobile app is going to be around same time. It might be 1 week before or 1 week later, NFT marketplace, because it has to come almost at the same time, because NFT marketplace needs a wallet and ID for the users to be able to use the NFT marketplace, and preferably it would be ours. So main thing, because of the which prioritization, we are concentrated more on the ID, wallet, and the user data. By user data, mainly centered around the PII data, most important ones. First, we need to put on the blockchain and decentralize it. So that is sensitive and the most important data. Therefore, we wanted to make sure we are getting that part correct. So rest is Facebook, LinkedIn, all of those are integrations every week. After first release, every week new things are going to be released, features. Did I miss anything on the app?
Just the cross-chain stuff on the application, but
Yeah, cross-chain we talked, and the NFT marketplace also application.
yeah,
Oh,
cross-chain
yeah.
application.
About the wallet, it will be basically, you will be able to using this wallet for not only Ethereum-based chains or the EVM-based chains. You can use it. You will be able using it for Cosmos, for Solana, for anything else, Bitcoin. And additionally, ID system works the way that you, let's say you do have MetaMask wallet. You can import inside that wallet. It will consume it and it will create, basically it will save it there. And it generates a key, encrypted key. It encrypts your all 12 words and it generates a key for your ID as well as wallet. And you can either save that key yourself or pick 5 guardians in case you forget to recover the wallet later, your 12 words. And those 5 people, 3 or all 5 of them, puts the pieces of those codes. Not one person will have, full code. 3 or 5 at least has to put the pieces of the code, and that way you will be unlocking. You can recover your 12 word passphrase, basically. It's more secure and safe, and no more losing 12 word password passphrase. So currently a lot of people they forget it, they lost it, and they can't get their money back, and it's literally impossible if you don't have it.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Really, really exciting. The last thing we want to announce, and this has been in the works with the team for a couple of months now, and Terrell's going to queue it up. I've made him the host so he can share on his computer, is our new rebranding. So we've done a complete overhaul of the Swapp brand. We have Marta on this call, who has been instrumental in not only the branding process, but the creation and getting the team together to making it what you're about to see. And then we also have Ryan on this call. Ryan has a very long and extensive experience in the television editing and sound world. He's been on some of the largest movies in the world. And I think his work speaks for itself. And we are very, very lucky to have Ryan on the Swapp team as a full-time member now. So him and Marta have really been game changers for us. And I think their work speaks for themselves. So we're going to show you guys right now the rebranding video. There's a portion of it that we're going to need the Swappians' help to vote on. And that will be very evident by the end of the video. So buckle up and enjoy the video.
It is right there. Share
Is this the video?
Yeah.
Okay, let's share the screen.
And let that person in.
Let's let that person in. And get this one. Do you see everyone?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, we can get started.
So you said no.
No?
Can you guys see the screen?
No.
No?
Just black. It says you've started screen sharing though. Maybe.
Yeah, it is black screen. It's going to start now. Do you see now?
We see a black screen that says screen sharing.
Okay, hold on.
Gotcha.
Let's do full screen.
And now we can see your screen.
Okay,
Perfect.
let's get from the beginning. Start.
Hold on, Terrell. I think you have to, Terrell. It's going. I think you have to queue it first. So just pause it and let it load first.
What?
What was that, Jim? Or sorry, Andrew?
Yeah, I think start it again.
Why?
Just it was lagging a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
It's still lagging and there's no sound.
It's still lagging?
Still lagging.
I mean, it is going, maybe it's because of the translation.
Yeah, it's probably because of Zoom. Zoom's translation. There's really not.
Yeah, let's watch. It's playing normal here, but it's probably because of the Zoom. But we'll share the link anyways. It's on our YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Is that public?
Yeah, I unlisted it, but it is public.
Okay, we'll share.
Yeah, we'll share that.
This is Andrew Rosen, the Chief Marketing Officer at Swapp, and we need you, the Swappians, to help us pick our new accent color for our new branding guidelines. Please choose from the following pictures and vote on all of our social media platforms.
You need to get it. Put those software.
Thanks, Terrell. So due to the limitations of Zoom, you weren't able to get sort of the full breadth of what Ryan created there. But we have loaded it up on YouTube. So I would suggest everybody going onto our YouTube channel and taking a watch. We're also going to create on all of our social media platforms the ability to vote on which accent color the community wants us to use. And there will be some examples of how those accent colors are being used in the actual platform, so you can see how we're going to incorporate them. So that's the end of our presentation. We're going to open the floor up to questions now. And once the questions are answered, we'll be on our way. Okay, let me start it.
Andrew, you're taking moderation.
I'm just looking for the questions right now. Can you explain how the data monetization works on the app? How are we going to disrupt the data industry? So Terrell, if you want to approach that one.
I think let's do this way. Joe will explain that one.
Okay.
Since
Great.
he didn't
So-
just.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Go ahead.
So currently in the data industry, there's the Facebooks and Googles of the world monetizing your data directly because they have both the monetizing side and the ad platform side. But generally speaking, there's 8, 9, maybe 10 big mega DMPs or data management platforms that are currently collecting your data, packaging it, and selling it to advertising platforms and to Google and Facebook. So those are sort of the bloated middlemen. And that is what the $1.2 to $1.5 trillion per year is being used in. So what we represent is sort of cutting out those bloated middlemen to connect you, the consumer, and your data directly with the advertisers wanting to buy the data to, send you those targeted ads that are more meaningful to you. So it's sort of like how Uber is try to displace the bloated middle, bureaucracy of the taxi cab industry and connect drivers and riders together directly. And we're sort of doing the same thing, but in the data world, where we're connecting you, the consumer, and the product with the data and the advertisers that want to show you that data.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Ryan, if that wasn't a complete answer, you have any other questions about that, please just ask again, but I think that was a pretty extensive answer. A lot of the questions that we're getting are pick me, I have my bags packed, and guessing the city we're going to. Don't worry, there will be a big announcement of how you can participate and potentially win the invitation with us to meet the team and the celebrities and join the event. So that will be coming. We're getting a couple of messages about the shirts and how nice the shirts are and how do I get a shirt. We will be putting out an email or a message on Telegram probably tomorrow with a better explanation of how to get the shirts, but we will be sending them out to most Swappians who want them. There'll be a few steps you have to take. And here's a question. I think there's a bunch of questions around this, but here's one specific. So I have a question about a reverse merger happening, and are you guys planning on going public? And there's a question.
Those questions will be answered when time comes.
Yeah. So any questions about specific business M&A transactions, partnerships, future sponsorships have to be announced to the entire community at the exact same time in the public, or it's unethical. So we can't really give credence to people who ask me those questions in a smaller community group, because it would give you guys an unfair advantage to everybody else.
And there's also financial rules and regulations around this. And once we are registered with the SEC, in order to become registered with the SEC, we need to follow certain guidelines and the parameters set out by the SEC and other regulatory boards across in different countries. So any question like that, although I understand your curiosity and I appreciate it, there's no way we will answer that in any form in a private setting. It will be released to the general public at the exact same time, in accordance with guidelines appropriate to those jurisdictions.
Thanks,
Yeah, even to put everything aside, non-disclosure agreement that you signed, it doesn't allow us to do that.
And I think it was pretty evident through the announcements today. We make the large announcements during these AMAs, such as that cross-chain announcement. So just look out, attend these AMAs, and you will, when we are ready to announce to the public, we will announce it here first.
52.
This one is for Dimitri, or Terrell, but I'm going to ask Dimitri. Will Cardano be considered as a cross-chain option?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And then I guess we can make that announcement once closer to that time.
Yeah, chain-wise, we're going to add, like as far as right now, we know like Cardano, Solana, all EVM-based popular ones, and Cosmos, right?
Yes. Except Cardano has not released their smart contracts yet,
Yeah,
so
in September.
that has yet to come, and we have yet to see the rollout of how that goes. So depending on that, that'll skew the timeline of when that happens.
Additionally, just to add on to that, there are some other cross-chain solutions that have not been released yet that are still in beta form in different companies across the cryptosphere. we are going to be the first company on these cross chains that will be announced. No one will know what they are yet, just because they are still in beta. But they are the largest companies in the crypto sphere that we are partnering up with, and it is going to be very exciting once that gets to people's attention. And the fees that are charged and the way that that works is going to be, to quote my twin brother here, game changing. It is going to be very unique, and it's going to be fantastic for our entire community. Thanks, John. Ryan asks, and I'm gonna reword the question a little bit. So please state the date of the app and NFT expectations again. And I think we can dive a little bit deeper and just say sort of where we are with the app today and the NFT platform, and maybe strategically why we don't release them right away. And I think I can open up the floor to that to Dimitri as well.
So on the application and the NFT marketplace, we don't want to give specific timelines on that, just because we are making certain strategic decisions. As time goes on, we have different things that come into play into the market. For example, we're trying to capture the NFT craze right now with the NFT marketplace. So with that, it is a strategic initiative by the Swapp team for us to benefit the community, for us to move the token price, for us to get greater adoption.
Sorry, Farrell, can you mute please?
It's Israel.
Israel, please don't unmute yourself.
Sorry, Dimitri, continue.
Yeah, no problem. So that being said, we don't want to give concrete timelines and make promises that we can't deliver. However, the expectations, as Farrell said, mid-October, you will have something to at least use from the NFT marketplace, as well as from the mobile app perspective. On the mobile app, currently, we are building out the Ethereum wallet, we're building out the data points, and the ID, and the people that are on the waitlist currently, you guys will have, potentially the winners will have early access to be the first users and to be the testers for us.
Only 100 people we will be selecting. Like, we'll have around 1 week or 2 week early access. If they want to, the contest, it will be as a contest, and as well as it will help us to learn from you, and what do you think about the app. So before we release to public, we can do those changes. And if somebody willing to, excited about using the NFT marketplace and as well as the app, those are the things you will be seeing.
Yeah,
and
the more
couple of weeks, there might be one exclusive event on NFT side. So you will be the one who will be that exclusive event will be invite only.
Yeah, and we're going to be selecting who gets early access by engagement. So whoever's sort of the most engaged on social media and engaged in the Telegram group and engaged with us is sort of the first 100 people that are going to get that exclusive access.
Details will be announced, yeah.
So not just the people that say, hi, good project on Telegram?
Okay, so next question from Guy is, great AMA, thanks guys. You're welcome, Guy. On browser extension and Swapp app. So Terrell, if you ask Terrell twice, he'll give you the dates, definitely.
Yeah, browser extension I didn't talk about. Browser extension will be on coming definitely before end of year, but the plan is to get it out before end of November, because
So you can expect it by the end of the year.
Yeah,
by end of the year, 100%, but it's November.
I'm joking, Terrell, when I said if they ask you.
Browser extension includes a lot of things inside, and including the data tracking, behavioral data. So it's not easy thing to just release it. Hey guys, I mean, okay, there are a lot of things available for tracking you, but we want to make sure that all those can be compiled properly for the data monetization.
Yeah, we're also growing very rapidly as a company. So as we grow rapidly, we're hiring extra resources to help us out with these initiatives. So, with these times that we provide you, it's with the knowledge of what we have right now. However, in the future, in 2 weeks, in 1 month, we might have a lot more people. And with that, we'll have a lot more resources to develop these applications. So the timelines might be a lot quicker. So, just get on these AMAs and talk to us, ask us these questions, and we'll keep you updated on these initiatives.
As Swapp has always done and will continue to do with our pools as an example, we will never release something until it has been tried and tested 1,000 times, more than any other company out there right now. That is our promise to our community, and we will never go against that promise. So just because we could release the app in a week from now doesn't mean we will. It will. Our goal, again, as Terrell noted, will be this year 100% to get it out to our community. That, unless there is something that causes that not to happen, you will be the first to know about it. We are a transparent company. We want our community to understand everything that is going along the way of getting us to our final destination. But right now, again, our goal is to have it out by let's say mid-November to December, and that's our current goal right now.
And everything, all the decisions made just in the long run, whichever comes first and that makes the best for everyone, for whole community. That is why sometimes the places or the timelines are getting changed. But overall, in the plan and what was promised, nothing changes.
Correct. Thank you for that. The next question from Jeff Greer. FYI, I'm available for a trip and promo anytime. Well, Jeff, those are the magic words. You won the trip. Thanks, Jeff. Next question is from Joseph. A question around the multi-blockchain and pool 3. Can we change our wallet address for receiving rewards to a BSC address to take advantage of cheaper fees? Is it possible? That's a great question, Joseph. Please take the floor.
Yeah, it is not about the changing a wallet address. Anyways, your Ethereum address is the same address as your Binance address. It's just that you change the network. You will be able to claiming as you are doing right now, and then you can use the bridge and move it to Binance, now do all your operations on Binance.
Great.
So to answer the question a little clearer, just to expand on it, yes, you'll be able to move it to a BEP20 token from an ERC20 token.
Yeah, you will be able to converting it. Basically, system will burn here, give you new ones there.
So you will be charged.
Yeah, you can't convert.
No, rewards that
just to clarify, if you're already staked, you can convert your rewards, but you can't convert what's already staked.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's going to be same time frame, and
so you can. So just to be crystal clear, you can change your wallet address for receiving rewards to BSC, but you cannot change your state.
It's not your wallet. Wallet address is the
Yeah,
same.
not wallet address, but you can move to your different network. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph, if you need some clarity on that afterwards, you can please just reach out to us personally or follow up with the following question, and we can try to clarify. From John, is there any opportunity to get involved in selling Swapp merch? We own a sublimation printing supplies company with more than 400 items that can be printed on. We are wondering if we can sell Swapp merch. That is definitely an interesting offer. Please contact me, Andrew Rose, after the call, and we can talk directly about that. And I'll type in my email. I see him cheering.
Yeah, we were going to anyways order, if you guys, as we said, if anybody doing that business, instead of ordering somebody else, we'll order from you.
Yeah, and that goes with anything. We'd rather use the Swappian community for anything we do rather than going to an outside source. So John, send me an email. It's andrew@swapp.org and andrew@swapp.org, and I'll take a look at your company.
Yeah, so on that point, we encourage our community, if they have good ideas, or they have businesses like a merch business where they think they can leverage something at Swapp, we always are of the belief 1,000 heads is better than one. And we'd love to hear your ideas of how you think you can incorporate what you're currently doing with Swapp. If any of you run large websites, for instance, or already run apps, we'd love to hear from you what you have done there, how we can help you. I see a board here with a lot of different things you have, John. Very cool. But I mean, we really do mean that, if anyone is running apps right now in our community, anything technical, or even if it's a printing press, we'd love to hear from you and how you think we can help you, or how we can help you guys, or you can help us. It'd be fantastic.
Thank you, John.
Absolutely.
The next question from Jack. We heard a lot of speculation about a merger. Could you please give us a clue? Dimitri, make a straight face. There's your clue.
That's answer, yeah. Next time.
Next question. From I. Great answer, guys. Thank you so much. Great team. Very high level of respect for Swapp. Well, thank you very much, I. We appreciate that. We're only as strong as our community. Ryan, yes. Cardano, awesome. You're welcome, Ryan. John, can the winners bring their spouses? Can the winners, that's a question that we haven't really looked into yet. Depending on where we go, some people may or may not want to bring their spouses, but we can discuss that at a later time.
It's a good point, but we'll talk about it.
We'll have to talk about that internally. It's something we hadn't thought about. Obviously, it's something we will consider, and we'll have to.
We will discuss and announce, John.
That's a very good point. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Guy, great to know on the answer. I'm happy we answered that. Ed Hempel sent a heart face. I think that's for you, Joe.
I thought he's gonna miss the smile, the smiley. Okay.
Ryan, love to hear that. Test, and test again. Thank you, Ryan. Joseph, nice. I missed the bridge part at the beginning. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, Joseph. Jack laughed, and Ryan said no spouses, LOL. So I think we're going to open up the floor for anyone else who has a few more questions. We'll give it another minute. If not, it's been a pretty, a lot of information thrown at everybody during the AMA. I just want to remind everybody, please go onto our YouTube channel. It'll be available on all of our socials, the link, and check out that video that we made. And we will be putting up on all of our social media platforms for the next 48 hours, the ability to vote on our accent color. So look out for that, and then look out for the cross-chain announcement later this week. Ryan Eldred, now that we have everyone in one place, can we discuss our car's limited warranty? And the next, Ryan, how do we find the Discord group? It isn't intuitive once downloaded. Dimitri, can you address that?
What was the question?
Discord.
How do we find the Discord group?
It is on our Twitter channel.
Downloaded.
And it is also on the YouTube video that will be sent to the Telegram group right now. But you can find it at the top in the profile bio of our Twitter channel.
So for anyone who didn't hear, it's in the top Twitter bio of our Twitter profile, and it will be sent out to the Telegram group right after this call. Thank you. Great AMA as usual. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Without you, wouldn't be AMA here. Thanks for participating. I appreciate it.
And just a reminder, this AMA has been recorded and will be put up on our YouTube and our Telegram group and all of our other social platforms for you to review afterwards. Oh, one other question from Jeremy. Can you please
John, take that question. Yeah.
Yep. So for Jonathan, can you please explain why your presence at Phasic Tipton was so important? And I guess you can add on, John, what effect it's had to us so far.
Yeah. So Phasic Tipton gave us a direct route to a community that very few people have the opportunity to interact with. And we got to do so on a very personal level. This community specifically is the billionaire community. That is who is in the horse racing world, not only for investment directly in Swapp, but being able to leverage our technology, which are months and months, if not years ahead of other companies. We are able to use this technology on platforms that they have built. And again, you can imagine how many different companies and types of industries these billionaires are in, from clothing to wine to farms to, they structure governments, right? And they have actual pull with different governments, let alone in the US alone on the Hill and with governors themselves. We met congressmen when we were there. And when we actually want to effectuate change in legislation, these connections, these relationships that we built are imperative. So those are the long-term, strategical reasons why we were there. The short-term reasons you will see very shortly when we release our NFT marketplace, when we release other partnerships that you will hear about very soon. It has paid off tenfold of what we initially believed it was going to do. It was as big a win for Swapp as our community could imagine. If you've seen the growth that we've generated since then, absolutely CoinMarketCap and our team working tirelessly around the clock has added to that. But nothing would have been where it is today without our relationships that we started at Phasic Tipton.
We really do believe in this company of building a foundation first, and then everything else will be built on this. A strong foundation of our core team is everything. Just as we built our community members, we see Hyacinth has been here since day one, as have some of you other people, and building it from the ground up to us is how you have staying power in this industry. We are going to be around for the next 20, 50, 100 years, and this is the way we do it. So I hope that's answered your question. If you have anything else you'd like me to elaborate on, Jeremy, I'm happy to do so.
Thank you, twin number two.
Two numbers.
Ryan Eldred asked a question. When will Swapp be on the Crypto.com standard app? Great question. I think Terrell can probably answer this one.
On the Crypto.com right now, we are working with them, and one of the chains actually, we are about to sign some partnership there. But one of the chains will be Kronos chain. That's Crypto.com's new chain, and it's for DeFi, optimizing all the DeFi apps and everything else. We are one of the first partners, and they're still on the testnet. Mid-October, they will be releasing, but we already built it. Now discussing different options, what else we can do, it may include things like DeFi, yield farmings, or something specific for that new chain will be one of the first adapters and the first partners. After that one goes forward, probably coming months and a half or two, it will be on the Crypto.com, not only there, but other places as well.
And just to piggyback off what Terrell said and what John just mentioned, that is a direct relationship that was from Basic Tipton. So partnering up with teams such as Crypto.com wouldn't have been possible this quickly if we didn't find and impress the Basic Tipton group and accomplish what we did. We took the old world and the new world, a 100-year-old company, and merged it with a brand new crypto company. So what it's allowed us to do is given us that instant credibility in that world and put us beside some of the largest players in the industry.
So for the 34 members or participants who are currently on this call, I really want to emphasize how important what Terrell just said is. If anyone missed it, we are going to be the first company on Crypto.com's new chain, the Kronos chain. It is going to be a partnership that we've developed again with Crypto.com, and we're going to be able to use some of their resources. Let's say, for instance, their marketing resources, their touch in all the different countries they're in. They currently employ over 2,000 different people, a lot of them tech-related people. So the partnerships we are building, specifically with Crypto.com, are going to be able to push us forward, into what we are doing next. So it is, again, very important to understand exactly why Terrell is so excited about announcing things like that. It's
one of the things why excited is that, did you know that Crypto.com has right now 60 million users?
That's unbelievable.
That is one of the things why that partnership will be very helpful for everything. Formula One collaboration, yeah, hopefully soon.
So then the next question after the Basic Tipton, John asked, thank you guys for this awesome AMA. You're welcome, John. Jeremy's follow-up question to the Basic Tipton question. That's a good demographic to be friends with. We agree, Jeremy. Hyacinth, his question, and we noticed the direct effect on the price of the token after the event. That was one of the effects. It wasn't the most important one, but it was important to all of our holders. So yes, it was a direct effect. Another question from Hyacinth. That's the magic word, old and new blend. We agree. Joseph writes, boom. Guys, when the F1 collab?
Coming.
The F1 collab. I don't know how. Who wants to?
Well, we don't need to get into it. I mean, when we do announce that, if and when it happens, it will be front.
It might not happen, guys.
It might not happen.
There is no even conversation. We're just.
Even happen,
there's some of the things are jokes.
If it does happen, trust me, we'll be giddy to explain it to our community if it does ever come to fruition.
And much like those other questions that some other people had about mergers or acquisitions or partnerships, we won't announce anything until the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, and we fully are ready to make it public. So
it's wishful thinking. I like where your head's at, but right now there's nothing to announce. Ryan would like to have bullet list of keywords, hashtags, etc. for groups like Swapp Syndicate to be better asset to promotion. So Ryan, I think I can take that one, and I'll take ownership of that. I think instead of just giving you keywords and hashtags, maybe I'll actually provide you with assets, so videos and pictures alongside of those keywords and hashtags that can allow you to be basically a branch of the marketing community of Swapp. So that's a great question. If you want to message me privately after this, we can take that offline. I would love to equip you with any asset that can help you promote Swapp in any way. Terrell, if you want to add to that.
Yeah, one thing, I would really appreciate all the help different communities, different people are creating for the Swapp. It's really, great. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Only thing we will ask going forward, because the branding, everything else, we want to streamline, make it similar, same brand guidelines across all the groups, every place, even though it is a separately managed community. Please respect the brand guidelines, and any material you need, Andrew, myself, Dmitry, or anybody, just reach out from the team. We will provide it to you. You can use those materials.
This is a question from my twin brother. Do you have any plans to educate new users and customers who do not understand how Swapp works, like a Swapp for Dummies?
Absolutely. So if anyone doesn't know my history, I've developed courses in the past to teach Crypto 101. We are continuing to do this going forward. We are making exclusive partnerships in different states right now for us to be the sole teachers of not only financial responsibility, but also in the crypto space. And we are also in talks with one of the largest individuals in terms of crypto investors in the world on buying a platform in order to have literally a crypto for dummies. A step-by-step explaining to people all the way from what's the difference between a public and private key to the difference between a private key and a seed phrase, and anything in between. So yes, the answer is we are absolutely looking and finding different ways to educate people first and foremost on crypto as a whole. And we want to be the community representative for this. We think we are well fit to do so.
So thank you for that. But maybe more specifically, John, if you can address Swapp and Swapp for Dummies. So is there a document right now that sort of takes you cradle to grave from purchasing Ethereum to putting Swapp? Or is there something we're creating? Or is there a way we can teach them how to buy Swapp for basic users? Someone's never bought anything before and they want to get involved in Swapp. They love what we're doing. How do they buy Swapp?
So yeah, we are in the process of creating a cradle to grave video and documents that will actually walk you through from your bank account, depending again where you live, to going to a centralized exchange, moving that to something like a MetaMask wallet or a Web3 wallet that's a web extension browser, where the best way to actually buy Swapp right now on a DEX like Uniswap. That being said, as we grow and as we get on different exchanges and centralized exchanges, just throwing random ones out there, not saying we're getting on them, but just like a Coinbase or a Binance type of exchange, it'll be much easier for the everyday individual to simply go on to Coinbase or to Binance and buy it like any other token. However, we believe at that point, the price will reflect that. So if you get in now and you take the time to understand how to buy a cryptocurrency on a DEX, you will get all the benefits of doing so. Once it's released to the general public or the more of the novice crypto users on a Binance, let's say, the price will already be a lot higher than it currently is.
Hopefully. And then just to add on to that, I just had an idea. We might be able to put something like that, a quick little educational piece or video as a tab on our website, and we can drive people there. That's something we'll take offline, but it's a good idea, Jeremy.
Also, guys, Joe has created a lot of videos on YouTube channel. I mean, anytime anybody asking me, I'm sending, just copy pasting those links and sending them. There's all of those, like from start to end, how to even install MetaMask, everything is there. I mean, we need to make a little bit good job to sharing that kind of where we have what we have with the community while we are creating a new educational videos on the new features.
That's a very good point, Terrell.
Exactly. We do a lot of resources.
That's a very good point. So we will drive people to our YouTube channel for now, but I think making a more succinct package and a document to go with it might be helpful, but absolutely, Joe did a great job making some educational material that is currently on our YouTube channel.
And if you go into our Telegram to the pinned messages, you will see where all our resources that we have developed. Again, alluding to what Terrell just mentioned, all those specific videos that Joe created that are on YouTube. The best way to find everything that we've done, you go to those pinned messages and they will direct you to our YouTube page where you will see all those videos step by step from how to install MetaMask, how to buy Ether, transfer it from one place to the next.
Thank you. The next question is from Ryan. Is there a marketing budget for promoting the app, NFT, and Swapp overall? So I can take that on. So Ryan, of course there is a marketing budget. One thing that we've been able to do, which I haven't really seen any other company, not even in the crypto sphere, just in general do, is we're able to turn what's traditionally been cost centers into profit centers. So by forming these partnerships with some of these large companies and these NFTs and these famous artists and these deals we've made, we've actually started turning revenue streams into marketing promotions, which is a unique way of doing it. We also obviously have a large marketing budget for the NFT, the app, and Swapp overall. I don't think we want to get into specifics, but if Terrell or Dimitri want to talk about anything more specific about that, I can allow you to.
Yeah, we not only for marketing, guys, we do have a budget for the development going forward plan for the next 3 to 5 years. And then additionally for attorney costs, for any other things, bug bounty, all of those are displayed on our white paper, all of the written. And if anything additional needed, which I don't think we will need, and that will be coming from the revenue sources that's getting created by NFT marketplaces, by, there are a lot more things are coming. I just don't want to disclose those right now.
Okay, and then the final two questions are more comments just about the resources on the YouTube channel and how good the YouTube is. So thanks for reminding us about that. I think that's concluded the AMA. There doesn't seem to be any more questions, and we've thrown a lot at you. Please remember to look out for the new branding guidelines video and check all of our socials for updates and to pick our new accent color. So thank you very much to the team. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody.
See you guys at our next AMA.